Good morning, warriors. Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the stuff that I have pertaining to my mental health and to therapy. So let's get started. The first thing I have here, this is called the Self-Soothe Box. I made this in DBT therapy group. And it just has a lot of like comfort items, ideas that I can try, stuff like tiger balm and whatnot. I will go through in another video and show you all of the things that I have in my self-soothe box, but this is just something that I keep by my bed, and if I'm feeling dysregulated I can use that. Another thing that I like to have is this clipboard, and it has a lot of things that I want to just remember and to keep in mind. It has a whole list of daily affirmations, probably like 3 or 4 pages of affirmations and different sayings and quotes that help me. It has my life worth living goals that I made in DBT therapy. It has the pros and cons of relapsing into my eating disorder. I have my eater's agreement that I made in eating disorder residential treatment when I graduated their program. I have what I would lose if I didn't have an eating disorder anymore and what I would gain. And I also have a list of values. So it has values that I have versus values that I do not want to have anymore. So, for example, I would like to be connected and not isolated. I would like to tell the truth and not lie. I would like to experience enjoyment, not restriction. I would like to live in a carefree way and not be rigid in my thinking. I would like to be confident instead of self-conscious. And I would like to be brave instead of fearful. So that's just some of the stuff that I have on my clipboard, and I keep that and I read through it on a regular basis just so I can keep my goals in mind. Another thing I have is these really cool decks of cards. And then this one is for DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. And then this one is for CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. And they both have just a lot of really cool skills, and I can pull one of those out from each deck in the morning, and so I have skills to work on for the day. Another thing I keep is my journal. I'm always writing in my journal. I have things like notes from DBT therapy, just general things that come to mind. I like to write prose and poetry. I like to keep a journal about physical symptoms I'm having and things that I've done that day, and just pretty much anything I will write in my journal. So I have that. Another thing I'll have is whatever book that I'm working on. This current one, with my eating disorder therapist, we're going through, it's called You Just Need to Lose Weight and 19 Other Myths About Fat People by Aubrey Gordon. And this is a great book about diet culture and how damaging it is to people. Some other books that I've worked through, Body Respect by Linda Bacon and Lucy Aframore. Reclaiming Body Trust by Hilary Canavy and Dana Sturdivant. And then also Your Body Is Not an Apology by Sonia Renee Taylor. Another book that I'm working on is The Art of Body Acceptance, and I have a little, I forgot to grab it, but I have a little journal that I do my art journaling in, and it also has just a lot of little like notes that people have written me throughout the years and just encouragements and things like that. So that's a fun little journal that I have too. This is a really cool book. It's by Ashley Bennett. And then she's also the creator of the Body Image Therapist, and you can follow her on Instagram as well. And then the last thing I am working on, it's called the Positive Body Image Workbook, and it's by Nicole Wood Barkalow, Tracy Tilka, and Casey Judge. So you can look that up, the Positive Body Image Workbook, and it has a lot of different chapters in it that I've been working through. Just an example of some of the stuff that would be in here: weight stigma versus weight inclusivity, body acceptance by others, defining beauty and cultural pride, body appreciation, and things like that. There are 22 chapters that you can work through, so it's pretty extensive, and it's really been helpful for me in my eating disorder recovery. So those are some of the things that I have pertaining to my mental health, and it just helps keep me on track and healthy. Thanks. See you next time.